Welcome to the Black Dread. I am Billie Jean, the Black Dread, the last Targaryen. So, I'm over here in Lannisport. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a wedding or a party or anything in Lannisport over here in the West, but they go all day. I've been all day at this wedding, and all day long, like I've got this thing here. I'm new to these things. This thing, cell phone, I guess is whatever. I'm used to Ravens, but phone ringing all day. House of the Dragon news, House of the Dragon news, Game of Thrones news. So I said, okay, I don't want to miss the betting ceremony. So I'm like, all right, let me just sneak away real quick. I was going to come to you guys and give you guys, I have translated some scrolls about Daenerys and the night that she left King's Landing. And I've been going over some of that and some new information has come to me. I wanted to talk to you guys about that, but that's going to have to wait because we've got House of the Dragon news. We've got Game of Thrones news. Let's go over it. So first things first, it's a little serious. Let's get this out the way right away. Apparently, Marilyn Manson thought that Esme Bianco was a whore in real life and decided that he was going to abuse her along with a bunch of other women. And I'm just like, okay, now you've awakened the dragon. I am not for anyone abusing anyone, any type of abuse. Like if you're taking over a city or if it's war or something like that, that's different. But I don't think she was at war with Marilyn Manson. She seems like a nice woman. I don't know what's going on with there, but I'm just like, that caught my eye when I saw her name come up in the list of many of women's names. And I said, wait a minute, I recognize that one there. That's my Roz. And I said, now you've awoken the dragon. So I'm like, Marilyn Manson, if you're watching, is it too much to ask that you keep your filthy penis to yourself? I mean, it's not enough that your music has sunk so low that you've just gotten dusted by Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman, an 80s child star, his rock and roll album just dusted yours. And you're busy abusing women. Maybe you should take some of that energy and put it into your music, okay? Esme, we love you. Hope you get your help. And, Roz, we love you. Good whore. Okay, so now we've got some other good stuff here. So we've heard that, and like I said, I don't really like to do a whole lot of talking about the outside things going on with House of the Dragon, but I do just want to come real fast and just address them so people who know that the Black Dread is up on the most, recent current events. So we have Ramin Djawadi, the wonderful composer of songs as The Reigns of Castamere, Misa, a Lannister always pays song to Game of Thrones. Ramin Djawadi is going to be coming back to House of the Dragon to do the music. Even though the long night in the Accursed season 8 was horrible, the music was, when they were in the crypt and Sansa and Tyrion were sitting there and that piano started bing, bing, when they blew up the light of the seven, you tell me that song is not banging. So we're excited to see Ramin Djawadi come back and see what type of music he's going to bring to House of the Dragon. It's going to make it feel, it's going to give us that old feeling of familiarity, some familiarity, it's familiar. Feels good. You recognize it. You know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. So, also we have a couple of more casting updates, which again is starting to, really get on my nerves because they seem to have cast my brother. Let's see, his, Steve Toussaint. They cast this brother. I don't know where he's from, what he's in. They cast a couple of people. We've got Otto Hightower. So we've got Otto Hightower. So we already know we're doing Dance of the Dragons, but now we have Otto Hightower cast. We have Corlys Valerian cast. And again, now I'm going through the internet or whatever it is. I'm going through and I'm looking and I'm seeing people, oh no, Corlys Valerian, what are they doing with the casting? This is crazy. This is outrageous casting. Oh, outrageous casting news. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to say the same thing I said last time we discussed House of the Dragon casting news and all of this hoopla came up about Corlys Valerian. Someone please show me where George R.R. Martin, our Grand Maester, show me where he has said what Corlys Valerian looks like. Because I, who just learned how to use the internet a few months ago, was able to go on and find, So I see Corlys Valerian has not been described. We still have 5 books, 2 for A Song of Ice and Fire and 3 accompanying the story. So there's still things, like George, like I keep saying, he's involved with the project. This is not like a D&D situation where they're just making him as they go along. He's involved. He's giving green lights or red lights, So just everyone relax. It's like, okay, because some people, even when you tell them, when I present this evidence to them, like, okay, here is what I found about Corlys Velaryon. Now, I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to be right. Show me where I'm wrong. Show me where it is written, his description, because he describes everyone else. When he talks about a character, when he gives you aim in one eye, when he gives you Breakspear, when he gives you anyone, he says what they look like. Cersei's eyes is green. Everyone knows about Cersei's damn green eyes, and the Lannisters, their golden hair, and the Baratheons black of hair. You know, so we know what these people, their features are. You know, the Umbers are big, you know, so we know what people look like. But then for some reason, Corlys Velaryon, his features are a mystery. And I think there's a reason why, you know, and I just want people to just either, you know, admit that you just don't want to see this black guy on your precious House of the Dragon show. Just say it, you know, come out and say it with your chest, you know, or, you know, just be quiet. Because I remember the similar thing happened with the brother John Boyega in Star Wars. It was, oh my God, you know, I'm just like, relax, people, just relax, you know, before the Black Dread gets angry, you know. So no, but seriously though, I just want people to understand that we have George R.R. Martin himself who is telling the story this way. Now, if you think you know more than him, now I'm the Black Dread. All I can do is, so far, some of the scrolls I can't even understand. In languages I don't even understand half of the stuff that I'm being presented with, you know, some of the times. That's why it takes me so long to go over things. That's why I'm like, I want to bring to you this information about Daenerys, because I just found this out on my 4th run of a Song of Ice and Fire series. You know, I'm just like, oh wow, new stuff, you know. And you know, so I'm just like, all right, let's take it back a step and let's say, okay, George R.R. Martin, he knows what he's doing with the story. And if they start changing, like they're saying, oh, they're going to change some characters, he's there telling them what to do. Do you know more about the story? Let's see your story. Where are your 10 books? Where are your best-selling novels? Where are your best-selling shows? What cities of yours have I even cared to conquer? You know? So it's like, I just want people to just be quiet about it. You know, it's like, it's fun to talk about it. And if you don't like, you know, the casting choice, say why. But when you're presented with information, if you choose to be willfully ignorant, then I'm just going to be looking at you sideways like, okay, yeah, I know what your problem is then, because I'm giving you information. You're still saying, well, I still don't like it. You know, if someone presents to me and says, oh no, look, here's where it's written. This is some scrolls or somewhere deep in the book or something. Here's where it's written that he says Corlys Velaryon has the Velaryon features with the golden silver hair and the lilac eyes, you know, then I'll say, oh, okay, you know. But anyway, so yeah, House of the Dragon, it's going to start filming in April, so we're excited about that. Yeah, so that's just pretty much really all I wanted to just come in and touch base with you guys on, just about the Corlys Velaryon nonsense and the Esme Bianco. We really wish her the best in the healing and whatever she needs. You know, if she wants me to go take care of Madeline, you know, all she has to do is send a raven and I will raise his city immediately, you know. On that note, though, I'm going to get back to this bedding ceremony, get me a little bit of milk of the poppy, leaving you with the words of House Targaryen.